yourself. Don't you love when I come around? What'd he say? Build you up, then I'll take you down.
I'm a human being.
Okay, cool. All right, what's going on, Free Game Nation? Okay, see, the ass whoopings make sense now. Everything coming together. Oh, okay. Shotty ain't want. Shotty, Dre was getting this. Dre was getting the reverse treatment. You know when the simpism get a woman and she put that loving on him, and he don't want her going nowhere. He don't want her talking to nobody. Like she act like she see another man. He ready to go upside her head. Dre Hughes was getting the reversal of that. So, okay, it makes sense now. But this is what I keep telling y'all, man. Everybody, y'all be laughing at the simpism. I told y'all in my book, the Book of Simpology, man. The simpism gets some of the most trips to the Splitsville than a lot of people in the game. It just sometimes they just go by through simpish methods. See, there is no wrong way to play this game. That's why I wrote the 7 levels of the game. In every level, somebody is finding success. A lot of people, you can't even say the S word. I'm gonna start saying the S word because I don't even think I can say the word simpism on YouTube no more. I got flagged for hate speech in a couple of my videos for saying S females and S dudes. So YouTube is telling me that's against their policy, and I understand why. Because a lot of people, you can't say the INCELS word no more either. That group done matured into a lot of those MAGA people. That group, everybody was laughing at them folks. Man, them folks busting heads and doing a whole lot of stuff now. And I think YouTube and the FBI, I think everybody understood what that group was gonna go into. I keep telling y'all, a man is gonna penetrate one way or another. Either he's gonna penetrate sexually or he's gonna penetrate violently. So, some dudes who can't penetrate a woman, the proper way, they'll penetrate everybody else with, sometimes with things that they not supposed to penetrate people with. But penetration is gonna come because that's part of nature. That's why I say shame on the government for not offering, outlawing. The government will outlaw everything that you need. I don't want to go down that road on this video, but everything that a person needs for their sanity is outlawed. You can't collect your own water. There's no way to let people make money legally. People who legally want to make money off of exchanging sexual favors and receiving sexual. There's no way you could do that. The government should have a way to do that. You shouldn't have to go all the way to Vegas to whatever they call that place in Vegas to go to Splitsville if you having problems connecting with people. Some people just got problems connecting with other people. It should be a government. I say the government should run it. Just the same way they took over the weed. Y'all done made weed legal. Make trips to Splitsville legal so people can go to Splitsville without having to come to a Professor Jokasey. And now I gotta, I'm not complaining about my job, but I don't think I should be needed. I don't think I should be needed. I don't think nature should be getting disturbed. And if you're going to disturb nature, you make it easier. You don't make it more difficult. But they'll make things more difficult just so they can control the people. But yeah, man, that group, that red, I don't even think you say red pill no more. That red pill group, man, everybody was laughing at them 4 or 5 years ago. Them boys looking mighty powerful now, especially since the death of, I don't even want to say his name because people getting fired and all type of stuff. But yeah, that peer group is looking kind of crazy now. It's looking kind of crazy now. But it is what it is. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean crazy from how people used to view them in 2015 to how they view them today. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, you got parents scared. I got a homeboy. I ain't gonna say his name. White dude. He's man, his son got him scared to death. Not like he's I want to kick his ass out, man. But you know, he be watching this shit here. He be watching this guy here, and man, I did something just wrong with him. He's like, he just all type of effed up in the head, and I'm like, bro, now I can't even imagine, bro. I said, boy, you better, hey man, I don't, you know, I love Marvin Gaye, but you know, when I hear uh my dude talk about his kids, I be like, damn, I kind of nah, I probably can see why Marvin Gaye daddy. You know, man, I don't know, but that's the world we're going into now. We're going into a world where it's just all chaos, man. It's just chaos, and you know, I think everybody need to prepare for that. Everybody need to be stocking up on bullets, uh, batteries, and beans. Bullets, batteries, and beans, bro. I'm telling you, and band-aids if you can. That should be your four B's that you should be focusing on in 2026. Bullets, batteries, beans, and band-aids. But let me get back to what I was saying though, because I'm all over the place with this. Dre Hughes, man. Boy, Dre Hughes had Shotty going crazy. Boy, you know, I felt like what Nas said on that ether. He said, "I smile like a father watching his only son that made it." It just it brought a tear to my face, man. I was just so happy for that boy. I was so happy for that boy, man. You know, that boy went through some things. Now, hopefully, new Shotty ain't doing them. Hopefully, new Shotty is new Shotty whooping his ass. Is new Shotty? Cause y'all gotta understand that is not something a woman going off on a dude, giving dude the blues, that's not something that's rare in the hood, bro. That's not something that's rare in the hood, bro. And it's a lot of dudes that's, you know, quote unquote steppers that be getting chin checked by the old lady. Some of them don't. The ones that's bigger than the old ladies, they don't get chin checked. But it's a lot of quote unquote steppers that get chin checked by the old lady. And the old lady know that they really ain't got nothing to fear with the steppers until they get ready to leave them. As long as she don't leave them, she can chin check them. She get ready to leave them, then she get kind of scared because not, and ain't no telling what he might do. He might step on her now. You know, he like, all right, cool. Now all that, you know what I'm saying? Like when we was together, I was cool with all that. But you trying to leave me, bitch? You trying to leave me? Then you know, then he'll go into his his DEFCON mode. But you know, it's a lot of dudes be getting bluesed up, and most of the time they be getting bluesed up is because they be laying it down. So you know, when I was watching Dre Hughes, you know, put it down on Shotty, somebody something in the link, and bro going viral with it too. I say, man, bro, he back in the game. He back in the game. All he gotta do is get his game as sharp as his mind now. All they gotta do is get his game as sharp as his mind. He can take this and he can parlay it into a career, or he can parlay it into some serious Macism. He can parlay it because it's gonna be this how the mind is. It's gonna be some goofy. It's gonna be some broad who gonna watch that video and she gonna want that man on her squad. She gonna want that man on her squad, and she gonna be willing to work with other people because it's monkey see, monkey do, and you know she might not even thought about Dre Hughes two times before seeing that video, but she saw that video, and now she gonna want it, and this is the power of word of mouth, man. I'm telling you, I'm not telling you what I think, I'm telling you what I know because this is what I used to do in the hood, man. If I'm chilling at a bride house and her homegirl come over. You know what I'm saying? I used to be real disrespectful. I used to knock them down when they mama. One bride, she wouldn't let me come in the house after this no more. It was her mama, her sister, and two of her homegirls. So I come over there. I go in the back room. I be like, hey man, I'm just gonna go in the back room and play the game right quick. She come back there to check on me. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm about to knock her down. I'm about to do what's called a show of force. And that's what Dre Hughes just did. I talk about this in my book. It's called show of force game. When you illustrate a show of force to show people, you know, the military do this, the spook other countries, the spook other armies in the nearby area. You know, gang members will do this when they DP certain dudes, when they getting ready to beef with other sets, they'll make an example out of somebody to show other people they don't want to mess with them. Parents to do this. Instead of whooping all the kids, they just take one kid and just whoop the hell out of that child for doing something bad. So the other kids will know, hey, mama and daddy don't play. Show of force is a very effective tool to use in this game. And when I had Shorty at the house, I like, Shorty, come on, man. I said, just do something like crazy. She said, no, everybody here. I said, man, ain't nobody gonna make no noise. I said, you just go ahead and join me up right quick. I said, oh, we ain't even got to crash like that. So she's like, all right, cool. So she went to, you know, I already knew what I'm getting ready to do to her. She getting ready to bob me up. So as soon as she do that, I went to, I'm trying to be careful with my words because YouTube real strict with these goddamn guidelines. She went to doing that, so I'm just gonna say I went to playing the guitar. I put my hand in the back and I went to, playing with some strings. So, Niagara Falls started to happen. So, it started to get real. It started to sound like some macaroni and cheese was stirring. You know what I'm saying? Long story short. So I already knew what that was gonna do to her. She like, oh man, she like, please, we gotta be quiet. We gotta be quiet. You can't be doing all that what you like to do right now because I got all my people. I said, man, ain't nobody gonna do all that, man. I just wanted to do this. I said, now you talking about doing that because I already knew what I'm doing to her. She done fell into the trap. She shouldn't have never came back there in the first place. So soon as she positioned herself to, take that, man, I'm y'all thought Dre Hughes was pounding. So I got shot screaming like like she dying right there. So her sister get up, run to the door. Cause first they think we fighting. And then her mama come back there. And her mama say, oh hell nah. They ain't fighting. I know what that is. I know what that is. And her mama like, I can't believe you, girl. But I'm gonna let you go. Cause her mama cool. Me and her mama was cool. So, I done crashed out. I'm talking about good 15 minutes. Cause once it started, she ain't even count no more. It was just all it was lights, camera, action. So everybody knew she like F the cat already out the bag. So bam, I done knocked that out. A couple of weeks later, I knocked down the sister. Then I knocked down the moms. Then I knocked down the homegirl. It's when you illustrate a show of force, bro. This is what I'm telling you. Dre Hughes' game was as sharp as his mind, and me and the moms was cool, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? When she moved out and did her thing, moms let me come stay there for a while. She already knew her mom. When I moved in, she already knew what moms was doing because she had them moved and got her little dude. She got engaged and whatnot. Cause she knew I wasn't gonna do it. She went and got engaged and whatnot. Bam, I done moved in the house. She already knew what was going on. So, she just had to, it is what it is on that aspect. But it was a show of force. Cause she wasn't gonna, tell everybody what I was doing to her. So I had to let them know through the grapevine. Dre Hughes just let everybody know through the grapevine. I keep telling y'all, man, they done finessed dudes to think that I trying to watch my words. They done finesse dudes into thinking that the freaking is really for the dudes. Man, it's really for the ladies, bro. I mean, we get pleasure out of it too, but it's really for the ladies. Food and freaking is the key to a woman's heart. Peace and money is the key to a man's heart. But see, everything in the world, they flip everything. They reverse everything. So they got dudes out here thinking that money is the way to a woman's heart and all that dumb stuff though. But nah, man, if you can feed a woman and freak a woman, man, that woman to give you everything she got, bro. She give you everything you got. You can feed her and crash her. The way man, she get everything. I'm talking about everything she got. See, the problem with most dudes is they don't know how to cook. So, and if you can sing to her, and make her laugh, them four things females love, bro. A dude who funny all the time, a dude who know how to sing, cause you can serenade her, a dude who know how to cook, and a dude who know how to, bedroom time. You do those four things, bro. You get any woman in the world, bro. If you can do those four things exceptionally. But most dudes can't do that. Most dudes can't sing. Most dudes ain't really funny. They corny. Most dudes don't know how to cook. and most dudes don't know how to crash. So only thing they left with is money. They got to try to buy the bitch because that's the 5 ways. That's the 5 ways to Splitsville. Most dudes can't do that, so they got to come out the pocket. They got to try to buy a trip. They got to try to buy a trip. But that's just why I just wanted to just come and just speak on Dre Hughes for a little piece, man. I appreciate the comeback, man. I love a good Cinderella story. That boy, he looking good in the streets right now, man. I was on Facebook and I seen them bros, they going in on him, boy. They going in. They talking about he the new bass. So shout out to Dre Hughes. I'm talking about that's a comeback story for the ages. And all them bros talking about now we see why she was whooping his ass. Cause she ain't wanna let that go. She ain't wanna let that go. Shout out to the homie. Y'all be cool. I'm Jokasey.